Hey my gourmet cooks out there, and welcome back to another video with Glameres Gems Gourmet Recipes. What's on the dessert menu today is some Bermudian sugar cookies, also known as old-fashioned sugar cookies. Very simple to make, and it doesn't take a lot of ingredients, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So for this, you'll need 4 sticks of butter, and I'm just using the blue Bonnet. Very important that you have salted butter. You'll need some pure vanilla extract, baking powder, Pam, or any kind of cooking spray. You'll need 4 cups of flour, some rainbow sprinkles, and confectioner's sugar. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the recipe. Alrighty y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. So with clean hands, I'm gonna go ahead and take all of my room temperature butter. Very important that this butter is room temperature. So I literally have left it out for the past 5 hours. So we're gonna go ahead and put all of this in the bowl. And I would just say use salted butter. That way you don't have to try to figure out what measurements you need to add in salt, because this is like a really a 5 ingredient recipe for cookies. I'm gonna get 2 cups of confectioner's sugar. Some people call it icing sugar. And we're gonna go ahead and cream the butter with the sugar. So this is what's gonna make it taste nice and sweet. But surprisingly with these cookies, they're not overly sweet. So it's a perfect blend. So I don't have a hand or a stand mixer right now, so that's another reason why it's important to have it room temperature. This is truly how they did it in the old school times. But of course, if you have a stand mixer, then it doesn't really matter. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get a spatula. And I'm just gonna smash this butter down and just mix it around. So I like to smash it first. And my assistant to the chef is in the background. She's actually making her own batter right now. So just bear with me. But it's just gonna smash down perfectly since it's room temperature. And once I have it all smashed down, then I'm gonna go ahead and mix it in. So yeah, once I get it nice and mixed up, I will come back and show y'all what we do next. So it should look just like this once you have it mixed in. So the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is add in 2 tablespoons of baking powder. So we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of baking powder. I love this baking powder because it has like this little thing right here that I'm using to really smoothen it out. It's not really important, but I like little silly things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in. And then I'm also going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And you just want to mix that around evenly. We're gonna go ahead and add in 4 cups of flour, and I'm gonna add in 1 cup at a time. So the way to remember this will be for every stick of butter, you'll add in 1 cup of flour. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that around. And this batter can make upwards of 50 medium cookies and 25 large cookies. Once I get this mixed around, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what the next steps are. Just stay tuned. So I'm just gonna take all of my dough. I don't know if I'm in the frame. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take all of my dough here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on the press and seal. And I'm just going to cover it up just like that. And you can really, with saran wrap, roll it into a ball, but I'm not doing all of that. I'm just gonna keep it like this, just to keep it nice and cool. So this will sit in the fridge for about an hour, and when I come back, we'll roll these babies up and get them baking. All right, everyone, so I'm back. So it is actually the next day. Matter of fact, actually the next afternoon. It is almost 4 p.m. Eastern time where I live, and I wanted to just come back and show you all how we decorate the cookies, how we bake them, and just kind of wrap up the video, mainly because these cookies are so delicious. So again, you don't have to keep the batter in the fridge for overnight. Of course, you'll get best results that way. You can give it about maybe 30 minutes to an hour just so that you can form it. So I'm rambling, y'all. Let's get into these cookies. All right, so with clean hands, you want to go ahead and get a plate just like this, because we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of flour on this plate, and you also want to get a fork. So as you'll see me doing this, I'm going to use a little bit of flour to decorate the cookies, but not too much. So I'm going to just place that to the side. Then we're gonna go ahead and take our pan, and we're gonna go ahead and just spray this cookie sheet. Now you can use parchment paper if you prefer. However, I like the bottom of my cookie to be a pretty golden brown color, and I'm sure that you can get that effect with parchment paper, but I'm just kind of old school with how I like it to look. So I'm just doing it like this, y'all. So anyhow. So yeah, got the fork, so we're gonna go ahead, place that on the flour. So you wanna have your cookies uniform as possible. So I'm just gonna take this ice cream scoop, and to me, this is still kind of large because when I roll it and spread it out, it's just too large. So I'm gonna go ahead and just split that in half, just like that. And I'm gonna roll it into a little ball. Okay, so I'm gonna put the first one there, just like that. So now I'm gonna take my fork and just dip it in the flour like that. And I am going to press down on the cookie like this, just to give it a nice design. And let me just zoom y'all in so y'all can see that. You want to keep on dipping it in the flour, because if you don't, you're not going to get the design to stay in place. So as you can tell, it kind of breaks apart like that. So if it messes up for y'all, you could just dip it back in the flour. And then I just like to kind of mold it into a little shape just like that. So that's how you want it to look. So I'm gonna line 2 more here, so we'll make 3, 6, 9, 12, about 12 cookies. So yeah, I'll just keep on going. And this is how you want them to look, just like this. I thought I was recording putting the sprinkles on the cookies, but I didn't. So for that, I apologize. But after your batter looks just like this, go ahead and put your sprinkles or whatever topping you want. And then you're gonna bake these cookies in the oven for 15 minutes. And I wanted to come back and show you how much batter I had left. So I mean, not even a huge dent, not even half of the batter was used up for that. So we just made about 12 cookies, and those are like medium size. So again, this batter will last you a really long time, guys. Or if you're making for like, you know, a bake sale for your kids or anything like that, it's gonna hold you over for as much cookies as you need. So I just wanted to share that. So I'm gonna pop this in the freezer, because even if you put it in the freezer, it's not gonna get too hard where you can't work with it. So yeah, I just wanted to come back and show you guys that as well. Alrighty guys, so these cookies baked for exactly 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let them cool right now. You wanna let them cool for at least another 10 to 15 minutes before you eat them. And I don't have a cooling rack, so I'm just gonna leave them in the pan. A lot of people may seem to disagree with that because they feel like, you know, they may continue cooking. However, I've made these a million times. It's gonna be fine, y'all. So anyhow, I'm gonna leave them there for about 10 minutes, and then we'll get them plated up and I'll show y'all how they taste. So just stay tuned. Alright everyone, so this is my finished and completed traditional Bermudian sugar cookies, also known as old-fashioned sugar cookies. So as you can tell, they came out perfectly. So it's a pretty golden brown color, and when I flip it over, it's not burnt at all in the back. So yeah, came out perfectly. So I want to show y'all, it breaks right in half just like that. And it's just perfect. It's nice and crunchy. So again, these cookies are perfect for like Christmas Eve with your kids, for Santa's cookies, or if you want to kind of make pretty Christmas trees for like decorative cookies around the holidays. They're perfect for that. A lot of people prefer a softer, chewier sugar cookie, but I grew up on these. They're perfect for bake sales or just family functions. So I hope that y'all will try this recipe. If y'all are liking recipes like this, make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload new videos. And until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.